What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rec Room. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Uh, hey, today it's time for part two. So we're gonna get this knocked out real quick. Of course, as usual, no sponsors. Lego hasn't given me anything. Bricks and Minifigs hasn't given me anything. My only sponsor would be Mrs. Brick Whisperer. She lets me do what I love to do, and I get to put smiles on everybody's faces here at home, which is just absolutely amazing. So I said today that we are going to finish all of our Father's Day builds. Yes, I am aware I'm still wearing the same shirt. I still got this, not healed up. Why? All recorded on the same day. This is just being uploaded this morning. So what's being added, you might ask? Well, you just might. But before we start diving into all of that, did you see the new art that I've got? Mrs. Brick Whisperer has been telling me over and over I need to look at more, start using AI a little bit more when making some of my videos and such. And so this is what AI generated for me. You'll see a lot more of those in the coming episodes. So, first, what are we building? Excellent question. Well, let's start off with boom! Set number 6550801, the black I'm sorry, the Barracuda's Seas, right? Yes, Barracuda Seas. So, as many of you might remember, you see the ship right there. That was the very first ship that I built, the very first Lego set that I built for this YouTube channel, all the way back in episode 3. And so I wanted to I saw this, I was like, hey, he's got a Barracuda sitting right there. Why not? Let's get him a small one, just kind of add to it. And so that's exactly what we did. So let's dive right in. Here we go. And we are off. Alrighty. So, Barracuda Seas. This is a Lego Insiders exclusive, 148 pieces. Took me all of 9 minutes to put together. So this, again, I've said it before. This was a fun little set. Get to add another little Barracuda right next to the original one I built for my father-in-law. He absolutely loves these ships. He comes and looks at them quite often. It makes me feel so good just how much joy these builds make him. Especially the little corner, the little nook in the wall right behind me. All right, so let's get the sails put on and wrap it up. And there it is. Fun little set. Glad I could get it built for him. But you know what this wall needs? One more pirate ship. So a fun little build. And when I say little, I mean little. This is a tiny little set. A lot of fun. Had a great time building it for him. But hey, let's give him one more pirate ship to add to his wall. And I am talking about, boom, set number 70413, the Brick Bounty. This ship was a little scary because this ship was released in 2015, which I will get into during the build. But that falls right into the years of Brittle Brown. And we all know how much I just hate Brittle Brown. But let's go ahead and get this this build knocked out. So here we go. And we're off. So you can see that there is a lot of Brittle Brown. 70413, the Brick Bounty, released on the 1st of January of 2015, but it only lasted the year. Most times Lego will retire sets after any set after 2, usually that's about the average. But this retired on the 31st of December of 2015. One of the cool things about this particular ship was all 7 minifigures that this set came with, they were all unique to this set. So I thought that was really, really cool. Uh, Recommended retail price of $100. Its current value, not $100 anymore. I'll tell you that. I'll just say it's a little higher. Let's stick with that. So 745 parts. This took me approximately an hour to build. And I don't know what it is with building the ships. I enjoy them immensely, I had a great time, as you know, when I was discussing the Endurance. I had a lot of fun putting together the Barracuda from the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. Um, will I be adding more Lego themed ships? Yes and no. As you see on the as you saw on that wall behind me, I am running out of room. So in the here and now, I am foreseeing only two more ships being built and possibly being done at that point. But who knows? Maybe Lego will come out with another pirate ship that will just jump at me as one that needs to be added. We will see. But I really liked the colors of the Brick Bounty. It has, aside from the Brittle Brown. But I mean, the red and the gold on this really just popped. I had gotten lucky with this set because I had found it when my wife and I were out buying up all the loose parts that we could find at every Goodwill we came across. And one in particular had the Brick Bounty sitting in it. Hey, okay, let's get it home. Got it home, went through every part, took a look. It was only missing. It was missing all the figs, but it was only missing two sails and a couple of the stickered windows, and that was it. So as I'm building, you see me get up and walk away. That's because I've got to look for a couple of other items that I apparently forgot. And thankfully, with all the extra parts that I have throughout my rec room, everything is present and accounted for. So we are going to say that we are good. All right, so we're going to get these sails put on. One of the things I liked about how the sails were put on, I actually was able to make it look like they were being blown, as you can see right there, like the wind was pushing it. One thing I found is when I put it on the turntable like this, I have to be mindful of how close it is to that backdrop. Otherwise, things fall. Well, what can I say? You live and you learn. All right, so the Brick Bounty is built. That has been a set that I have been sitting on for the last 2 years. And with Father's Day coming up, it was just, I had to get the last few parts. And Mrs. Brick Whisperer, God bless her, she was like, hey, let's do it. When I told her what I wanted to do for her dad on Father's Day, she got a real big smile. She was like, yeah, go for it, do it. So we ordered the parts, got everything here. And now the Brick Bounty is done, all for Father's Day. Uh, Last week I had said that my mother-in-law came and told me something. So I had everything set up over here before I removed stuff off the wall for this particular video. It will be going back. Um, so my father-in-law, he put together the model ships that you see up there. But what you don't see, in fact, let me see if I can get the camera to tilt ever so gently. So you can see all those ships. He put all of those ships together. He painted them and he threaded all the sails, you name it. He put in a lot of work. Before we moved here, he had given all three of our children, as well as my wife, one of those ships. He'd given, here's one for you, here's one for you, here's one for you. When we made the decision to move here and have my in-laws move in with us, we really had no idea what we were going to do with the ships. And so one day, my father-in-law, he had asked Mrs. Brick Whisperer and I, hey, can we run to the old house? He had left some stuff. So we ran over there. We found it. I have told this story before because we grabbed up all of his lighthouse stuff, all of his ships. I ran over to his side, said, hey, Pop, you're not allowed to come over. When I'm ready for you, I'll come get you. And so I put up the shelves, and he came over, and he was speechless. Not very many times do I render him speechless. We had a camera sitting right out here, And every now and then we would catch him in the middle of the night just coming over and just staring at it. He loved it. But this part I did not know. My mother in law told me this just the other day. She said when he put all those ships together, he loved them. Brought him a lot of joy getting his hands down and doing all that. But when they moved, he was a little heartbroken because he had no idea what to do with the remaining ships. And almost from my understanding, how I took my mother-in-law's message, how she was telling me, when they were making that move here and they left all the ships there, he was heartbroken and he said, "Well, I guess I built them for nothing." So the joy that it brought my father-in-law when I ran over, said, "Hey, you're not allowed to come over," and then I put this up for him. Oh, okay, so now I know how much that really meant to him. So when I put up the uh, the Barracuda, the Endurance, the Lighthouse, I'm about to put the Brick Bounty right here. When I had all that up, my father-in-law, he came over, he saw it, grinning ear to ear. He loves this wall. He loves it so much. He keeps coming over and he wants to look at it. He loves it. He loves the fact that I could just reach from my chair right there, right over there to the lighthouse, flip it on, and the light turns on and spins. He saw all that and he ran over. He grabbed my mother-in-law, brought her over, and almost like a kid on Christmas. Come, you gotta look, you gotta look, you gotta look. Come see this. And she gave me a big old hug, said, "You have absolutely no idea how much he loves this, the joy that it brings him." You know what? Hey, what can I say? I absolutely love doing this. I love making family members happy. So, to my father in law, Pop, happy Father's Day. I'm very pleased that you love all of this. Let's see what I do for y'all's anniversary because it is coming up. So, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with your dad, and wish them a big happy Father's Day. And with all that being said, we will see you when we see you. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.